All right, everyone. We're out here right now with Alberto. Alberto, can you tell us how old you are?
I am 49.
Where are you originally from?
Surprise.
And what high school did you go to?
Geyser.
What year did you graduate?
I didn't graduate.
No? Did you just, what's the reason you got out of school?
I was expelled.
And you never went back after that?
No, I couldn't go to any other school after that because I took a gun to school.
And when you were in high school, did you have like a career path or,
No career path, no.
and what's your current living situation right now? Are you
Homeless.
homeless?
Yes.
And how did you become homeless?
I was an addict. I became an addict. You know what I mean? Out of prison, and um, I had kind of like it was a toxic relationship after a while. You know what I mean? So I kind of like wanted her to be happy and move on. You know what I mean? I couldn't hold her back, so I walked away.
Okay, and you say you were an addict. Are you still currently an addict? Like,
Yes, yes.
are you
I'm I'm
doing
I'm I'm I'm, I'm tapering off. You know what I mean? I'm coming off of stuff slowly. You know.
Okay, that's good. And so how long have you been on, you know?
Uh, 23 years.
So you do blues?
Percocets, yes.
How long have you been on those?
I've been on those for, where is it? We're on 2000, what, 6 back then. So I've been an addict for, I couldn't even say, just a long time.
About how many a day do you do?
At one point, I was doing over 100 a day.
Wow.
And then I tapered off and I started doing less and less because I had 8 overdoses. I almost died 3 times.
And you're not scared of that happening again?
No,
About how much do they cost around here?
I I couldn't say it varies. When I mean, you go from anywhere from 35 cents to, depending on freaking depending on what you call it, depending on freaking what it's costing them to get them across or whatever. You know what I mean? So it varies. It goes from freaking $5 or $2 all the way up to $30 a pop. What's up, Dragon? This is my friend right here. His name is Dragon. I don't mind him being here.
And how were you first introduced to the blues?
I was shot in the back, and so after that, freaking, they were giving me 90, 30 milligram pills for. They were giving me 90 a month. So that's how I got hooked on them, and then I started doing the rest of the
You
stuff.
just wanted more after those
I
90.
was trading and bartering.
All right. Well, does anyone out here like mess with you?
No.
How do you stay safe?
How do I stay safe? Uh, I carry. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you have somebody with you like all the time so that you're not by yourself?
No. I do everything I do is by myself. You know what I mean?
Do you have family out here?
Yes.
And where are they currently at?
Anybody that's on the streets around here, I consider family. But my father lives in El Mirage, and basically, if you know Luna Street, most of my family is on that street. What I mean, the compound, the tow bars, everybody's my family. You know, I got family in Surprise as well. I got my uncle, I got my sisters. You guys probably wrote.
And do they know about your current living situation?
Yes.
What do they think about that?
Basically, they disown me. No support.
So they don't want to help you at all?
No.
Okay, well, yeah, that's what we're here for, to help you out. We'll give you some resources, or, if you're wanting to go back to rehab, we can provide you with a ride to do so. We're also going to give you, some hygiene items, food,
Okay.
water, for at least today. Um, is there anything else that we can, like, help you with today?
Uh, well, I need to call my daughter because I was supposed to meet up with her earlier, but I'm kind of nervous. Know what I mean? Because she's my baby. She's 18, and we are supposed to meet up earlier, but um, I'm really nervous. I didn't want to do it this afternoon. You know what I mean? Because I was, you know what I mean. I had to take care of some other situations, but
Yeah,
now
we'll
it's the
let you
evening
use
time.
our phone after,
Yeah.
you know, to call her.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's a real good kid. She's beautiful. She's my everything. You know. Like what kind of resources? Like what do you throw? What I mean, what are you throwing at me? Like what kind of stuff do you guys actually do?
You know, just taking you to rehab if you want. We'll give you our you know, our contact information to contact us if you need anything out here, or when you are ready to go, you know, get
Uh,
help.
okay. Another question is, let me see. What do they call that? Freaking, when you have somebody that freaking is like a support group. What do they call that? Uh, huh? Yeah, yeah. So, you know what I mean? Somebody is gonna be there. You know what I mean? Freaking like, hey man,
Like a
freaking
sponsor?
a sponsor. There you go. You know what I mean?
Okay.
You guys sponsor anything like that? That's basically, you know, like if I go to rehab and stuff like that, and we have meetings and stuff, someone there with me to, you know what I mean? Kind of, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, we wouldn't mind being a sponsor for you as long as you're willing to meet us halfway. You know,
Okay.
if you're willing to do it, then we're willing to step up too and do our
Okay.
part as well.
All right. Uh,
So where do you see yourself in the future? You know, do you want to get better?
I want to quit. Like I have to report to probation on. They give you 72 hours. You know what I mean? So I'm being put back on probation. So right now, what I'm doing is getting all the last freaking, you know what I mean, hits of the pills. You know what I mean? And then come Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I got till Wednesday to call. The weekend's open. You know what I mean? So I don't do meth. You know what I mean? I quit meth a long time ago. It's the pills that I'm trying to get rid of. You know, I do smoke marijuana. Of course, everybody does nowadays. Kind of everybody does. But you're smiling. What else? Oh no, you're a Cowboys fan. I don't think you can be my sponsor. I'm 49ers
Who do you
fan.
go for?
I'm
49ers.
a 49er fan. Yep. Uh, I don't know what else I would say. I lost my mother a couple of years ago.
Oh,
Know
I'm
what I
sorry to
mean?
hear that.
Thank you. You know, I didn't get to say my goodbyes or anything. My sisters kept me from that. You know, she actually watched me die before she passed away. I died for like 6 minutes, and at a party at her house in the driveway. And then when she passed away, they didn't let me be there. You know what I mean? So I was kind of really upset. So I said some things that were really, really, really deep. You know, they don't understand the situation of the relationship my mother and I had. You know what I mean? It was rough. You know, my grandfather, he was a piece of shit. Excuse my language. He violated my aunts and uncles. You know what I mean? And I looked up to him, and because of that, she treated me differently because I was a man. You know what I'm saying? So we had kind of like a love-hate relationship. You know, so that's kind of where I stand at right now. My uncle, he just lost his wife to cancer. She has stage 4 cancer. So it's like he's at home by himself now, and I'm trying to see if he can let me stay there. You know what I mean? I know I've done some bad things. You know what I mean? I stole this truck. You know what I mean? I didn't return it. Other things like that. He smokes marijuana. You know, I don't know if he still does. He's 10 years older than me. He's my godparent. You know,
But you
so
know, that's good that you want to get better. You know, you want to prove to him, your uncle, that you want to go stay with. That you know you want to get a second chance to be able to stay with him again and do better. You know, to get off the
yeah.
streets.
See, I had a home. I lived on 120th and Williams over in the Cross River community. I lived there. I had a 2-story house. They still do, but my mother-in-law lives there, so I'm not allowed there. You know, and she's in the parents of the mother of my kids. She's in a relationship. Well, she's dating. You know what I mean? She's doing what she wants to do. You know, which I don't mind as long as she's happy. And I'll tell you that's rough. You know what I mean? To see somebody you love, you know what I mean, in the arms of somebody else. You know, and for me, it's not about the sex, or it's about, you know what I mean, trying to fix what was broken. You know, and 23 years is really rough when you're used to somebody like that.
Is
You
it
know,
hard to do relationships out here while you're out here?
I don't go looking for it. I probably never will, because I couldn't tell another woman that I love her because my heart only belongs to the mother of my kids. You know, I care about her that much. You know, and I know I did a lot of messed up things. You know what I'm saying? But I just couldn't do it. You know, I really don't want to be involved with somebody because I don't want to lie to them. You know, I don't want to break their heart. You know.
Yeah. Well, we want to see you get better. Your life doesn't have to end out here. You got a lot ahead of you, and you can get better. And
Do you girls are young? Do you mind if I ask your ages?
yeah, I'm 27.
You're 27.
Same.
Same. Okay. I have a 18-year-old, a 19-year-old, 21-year-old. I have a let me see, 24, 26, 28, 31, and 32. You know what I mean? And I have
Yeah, and I'm sure they want to see you, do better as well.
I raised three stepkids. You know what I mean? And then we had three together. You know what I'm saying? So I have three grandkids. There's three grandkids there, or my stepkids, which is and then with my oldest daughter, I haven't seen her since she was 9 months. You know what I mean? And she has four kids. I think she still has four kids, and I've never seen them. You know, so it's been a long, long road for me. You know.
See, I think that's a kind of motivation for you. If you don't want to do it for yourself, you have kids that you could do it for.
Yeah, yeah.
And grandkids that
I
you want to see in the
I love
future.
my grandkids. You know what I mean? I do. You know, it's just I've used drugs as a crutch. You know what I mean, to help me get through. You know, but in the same process, it destroyed everything that I wanted in my life.
All right. Well, thank you for being here with us today, answering our questions. And if there's anything else we can help you with, we'll leave you some contact information,
Okay.
and we're gonna give you we're gonna let you call your daughter after this
Okay.
interview. And
Okay.
is it okay if we put this on our YouTube channel as well?
Sure. Yeah. You know,
All
if
right.
it'll help others, yeah. That's kind of like what I want to do. You know what I mean? Broken families. You know what I'm saying? It's. I think that's it's my calling. I took somebody's life when I was 18 in a car accident, and he was an only child. So I've been dealing with that for the past I don't know 30 some years. You know, it's not easy to watch somebody. You know what I mean? Watch parents. You know what I mean? Move on with their lives with knowing that freaking their son is gone, they're never going to have grandkids from them. You know what I mean? They're never going to get to see grandkids smile, laugh, anything like that. So it's broken me in so many ways.
All right. Well, is there anything else that you would like to say or advice you'd like to give to anybody out here?
At the moment, no. I'm okay.
All right. Well, thank you so much. You have a
Uh-huh.
good, safe rest of your night.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.